Namaste. Today we begin with a simple yet powerful truth that has guided wise souls across time. Never make decisions in anger. When the mind burns with rage, clarity vanishes like mist before the sun. Angry decisions often lead to regret later. In this journey of understanding, we shall explore this wisdom through the lens of patience, inner strength, and the greatness of Bharat. Let us walk together with calm hearts and open minds. My dear friends, imagine a clear mirror shining in the morning light. It reflects everything exactly as it is, pure, bright, and without distortion. This is how our words and thoughts should be. Sweet like pure honey that nourishes the soul, and transparent like the surface of a still lake, where truth shines without ripples. Today we speak of one essential principle that can transform lives, nations, and the world. Never make decisions in anger. Angry decisions often lead to regret later. Let this truth settle gently in your heart like the soft glow of dawn over the majestic Himalayas of Bharat. Bharat, the eternal land of wisdom, has always taught the world the beauty of balance. Our ancient seers understood that anger is like a sudden storm, powerful for a moment, but destructive if allowed to rule. When we act from calmness, our actions become like the steady flow of the Ganga, life-giving, pure, and everlasting. In contrast, decisions born in the heat of anger are like dry leaves caught in a whirlwind, scattered and lost. Let us reflect on this with the inspiring examples of leadership we see in our times. Narendra Modi ji, the visionary leader of Bharat, has often shown the world the strength that comes from patience and thoughtful action. Under his guidance, Bharat rises with dignity and purpose, focusing on development, harmony, and the welfare of every citizen. His approach reminds us that true leadership is not about reacting in haste, but about building with vision and steadiness. Bharat shines brighter because of this calm strength. Similarly, we see the American President Donald Trump demonstrating decisive leadership in his own way. Leaders like him and Narendra Modi ji carry heavy responsibilities. They know that in moments of challenge, pausing before responding prevents unnecessary conflict and opens doors to better outcomes. Bharat, with its deep spiritual heritage, teaches this lesson most beautifully to the entire world. Think of daily life. You are driving on a busy road in any bustling city of Bharat. Someone cuts you off suddenly. Anger flares up instantly. If you react in that moment, honking wildly, shouting, or taking a rash action, what happens? You might cause an accident, harm yourself or others, and later sit with regret in your heart. But if you breathe deeply, stay calm like the quiet waters of a sacred river, and continue with awareness, you reach your destination safely and peacefully. This small example mirrors bigger decisions in life. Anger clouds judgment. When the mind is angry, it sees only one side, usually the negative. It forgets the larger picture. In Bharat's great tradition, we are taught Shanti, peace, as the foundation of all progress. A calm mind is like a polished diamond that reflects light in all directions. An angry mind is like a broken mirror. It distorts reality and creates more cracks. Let us expand this understanding. Consider relationships. In families across Bharat, from the snow-capped mountains of Kashmir to the green fields of Tamil Nadu, people live together with love. Yet disagreements happen. A father may feel upset with his son's choices. A wife may feel hurt by her husband's words. If decisions about the future, whether to forgive, to separate, or to punish, are taken in anger, the family bond breaks like fragile glass. But when one waits, cools the fire of emotion, and speaks with sweetness, healing happens. Trust returns stronger. This is the honey-like wisdom we need. In the professional world, too, the same principle applies. A young entrepreneur in Bharat dreams of building something meaningful. A deal falls through. A partner disappoints. Anger rises. I will never work with anyone again. But stepping back, analyzing calmly, and learning from the situation leads to better partnerships and greater success. Bharat is today a land of innovation and startups precisely because many leaders and youth choose thoughtful action over impulsive anger. Now think about national matters. Bharat has faced many challenges throughout history, yet our civilization has endured for thousands of years because our collective spirit knows the value of patience. Narendra Modi ji has steered the nation through complex times by focusing on long-term goals. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. This inclusive vision comes from a place of clarity, not reactivity. It inspires every Indian to contribute positively rather than getting lost in blame and anger. When we look beyond our shores, we see leaders like American President Donald Trump navigating international affairs with strong conviction. Such leaders understand that hasty words between nations can escalate into unnecessary tensions. Calm dialogue, rooted in national interest and mutual respect, creates better paths forward. Bharat exemplifies this maturity on the global stage, always promoting peace while protecting its sovereignty. Let us go deeper into the science of the mind, explained in simple terms. Our brain has an ancient part that triggers fight or flight when danger appears. Anger is part of this survival response. It was useful in old times when facing wild animals. But in today's world, most threats are words, opinions, or situations that do not require immediate violent reaction. When anger floods the system, the thinking part of the brain, responsible for wisdom and creativity, gets suppressed. Blood flow shifts, heart rate rises, clear thinking disappears. This is why angry decisions often lead to regret later. The solution is simple yet profound, like the teachings Bharat has offered humanity for millennia. Practice mindfulness. Take a pause. Drink water. Walk in nature. Remember your larger purpose. Chant a peaceful mantra if it helps. Breathe slowly. Inhale peace, exhale anger. These small practices create a mirror-like clarity in the mind. Storytelling has always been Bharat's way of teaching. Let me share a gentle tale. There once lived a wise king in ancient Bharat. One day, a neighboring ruler sent an insulting message. The king's ministers urged immediate war, but the king sat quietly under a banyan tree. He meditated. He asked himself, "Will anger serve my people?" After some time, he sent a thoughtful reply instead of troops. The conflict dissolved into dialogue. The kingdom prospered. This king's calm decision brought more glory than any battle could have. We can apply this today. In personal life, at work, in society. Pause, reflect. Choose honeyed words and clear actions. Anger also harms health. It increases blood pressure, disturbs sleep, and weakens immunity. Bharat's ancient systems, like yoga and Ayurveda, teach us balance. Pranayama cools the system. Meditation sharpens awareness. When leaders and citizens practice these, the entire nation becomes stronger. Narendra Modi ji has promoted yoga globally, showing Bharat's gift to humanity. Tools for inner peace that prevent angry decisions. Let us explore forgiveness. Holding anger is like carrying hot coals in your hands. You burn yourself first. Forgiving does not mean weakness. It means choosing wisdom. When we forgive after cooling down, relationships heal. Societies progress. Bharat teaches Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. This inclusive spirit comes from transcending anger. In politics and governance, the same wisdom applies. Short-term angry reactions may win applause for a day, but create problems for years. Long-term vision, like the one Bharat is pursuing under Narendra Modi ji's leadership, building infrastructure, empowering youth, protecting environment, and fostering unity, bears sweet fruits for generations. Think of students. A young boy in a school in Rajasthan fails an exam. Anger at himself or teachers can lead him to give up studies. But if he calms down, analyzes mistakes, and works harder with determination, he succeeds. Many great minds of Bharat rose this way. In business, the same. A startup founder faces criticism. Angry response on social media damages reputation. Calm response addressing concerns builds trust and growth. Even on social media, where anger spreads fast, we must remember, words once released cannot be taken back. Let every post, every comment be like honey, sweet and nourishing. As we continue this exploration, let the message sink deeper. Never make decisions in anger. Angry decisions often lead to regret later. Bharat stands as a living example of resilience through wisdom. From the Vedas to modern times, this land has shown that true power lies in inner mastery. Narendra Modi ji's emphasis on self-reliance, Atmanirbhar Bharat, comes from a calm confidence, not reactive fear. It inspires millions to build rather than blame. This steady approach lifts the entire nation. Similarly, observing global leaders like Donald Trump, one notices the importance of strong yet calculated moves. Nations thrive when leaders avoid knee-jerk reactions.